Okay, I'm going to try a different megaphone here. Is this one a little louder? Yeah. All right, hello. All right, the next speaker is actually my wife. She's never spoke publicly before, so it should feel good.
Okay, guys. The only reason why I'm here to speak is because after the rally, screw this shit. I can skip that. After the last rally, my husband and I were sitting down to eat, and he said to me, "You really need to speak." I said, "Why in God's name do I need to speak? What do I have to say to the people?" He says, "You know, you have a lot to speak about. Do you not remember what happened to you right before you got discharged out of the Army?" And in turn, a lot of emotions came flying back to me. Long story short is, right prior to me being discharged from the military, I was a victim of a violent crime. I was raped by 2 of my NCOs, one post, and the problem that entails with that is our military bases are a gun-free zone. It's not just our schools, it's not just, Capitol buildings or, federal buildings, it's our military bases. Our soldiers are being put in harm's way. I believe it was March of 1993, Clinton, infamous Clinton, decided that he should unarm all military personnel on base. Back in 2010, 19,000, a suspected 19,000 military personnel were victims of either sexual assault or rape. They had no chance of defending themselves. In 2009, there was a mass shooting at Fort Hood, Texas.
Yeah, what's been done about it?
It's not just the citizens, it's our military that are not allowed to even defend themselves. And from that day forward, I decided that I was never, ever going to be a victim again.
Oh!
Every woman, every man cannot not fall victim either. We have to stand together, not fight about little petty bullcrap that irritates the crap out of me. It's us as individuals standing together. An army divided never can win. We need to put all of our forces together. Who cares if you're Christian, you're Jewish, you're Buddhist, you're black, you're green, you're blue? Who cares? We have to stand together. If we do not stand together, the leftists are winning. And we can't let it happen. So the only other thing that I want to say is that I believe it was U.S. Representative Carolyn McCarthy stated that a traditional rifle is much better for a woman to handle than an AR-15. And I must laugh because my weapon of choice, as many women's weapon of choice, is an AR-15. For Pete's sakes, they're usually 5.5 to 9.5, or not 5.5 to 8.5 pounds. A traditional rifle is anywhere from 8.5 to 9.5 pounds. They're pretty much the Barbie of the gun world. We get to dress them up, make it pretty. We don't want to do that. Right. So with that said, the only thing that I ask all of us today who came out here in the cold and the, not at the moment rain, but they came out here, is when we walk and we leave here, all of us are brothers and sisters in arms. And we have to remember that. You have to be there for your brother and your sister on the left and your right. If we don't do that, then they have already won. And I'm so happy that I didn't fumble too terribly much, and I'm really glad that everybody...
Thank you for speaking.